Welcome, welcome to Fire and Ice Dose Radio. Brought to line and negative is ice. We are here today with Dwayne Hill, Senior. Let me make sure I get it right. Oh, I actually didn't even know this man's name. And that's funny because he's my friend's dad. So I always be like, Dwayne's dad. You know what I mean? So he goes, you know my name. I'm like, I don't know your name. You never told your name. He's like, Dwayne Hill. I'm like, oh shit. So, Senior. This is Dwayne Hill, Senior. I've been friends with his son. I don't even know how many years. I don't even know how many times, countless nights I've spent at your home. You probably don't even know I spent the night at your home. Yeah, because I used to hang out with Tawana. God rest the day. And I also used to hang out with Dwayne. If I would just pass out, we would just pass out. You know what I mean? But I'm going to talk about Dwayne for a little bit. That's my guy. I've known Dwayne a very, very long time. I'm going to say maybe age, he was in high school. So, early high school. I'm going to say, what is that, 16? Early high school? It's like 16 years old. I used to go to school with my neighbor, Ciara Lewis. And they used to cut school.
What?
And come to my fucking house.
Hey, you used to let them in, right?
Oh, fucking yeah. I love those fucking guys. We would make music all goddamn day. We would be in there. Let me tell you something. We would go, me, Dwayne, and Ciara would go into McDonald's on Linden Boulevard. I had my son. He was really, really little. So Dwayne would pretend that he's the baby's father and I was a horrible baby mother. And his girlfriend that would fight me for the kid. We did this in McDonald's. This is no freaking lie. I swear to God, he would go, give me my baby. We in the middle of McDonald's. Yo, people in McDonald's was like, I was like, you're not going to get my baby. You ain't gonna. See, when I say I have never laughed that kind of laugh in years. Those was like good, authentic, real laughs. Somehow we're going to have to make Saturday. Real authentic, real laughs. Like, those are some of the best laughs I ever had in my life, actually.
Yeah, because he wasn't in school. He let you out. He called you. But he was in school. He done what?
He was safe.
Okay.
He was safe.
Obviously.
And he grew to be something fantastic. So even though he missed it, he still wound up great anyway. Is that thanks to you?
Yeah, he's good. And his mom.
Yeah. Listen, I love it. I'm not gonna lie, because we don't see a lot of black men in homes with their families. That's a very rare commodity. It's sad, but it is fucking true. You know what I'm saying? We don't see men actually grow their sons up or grow their daughters up. You know what I mean? They're always outside the house or somebody's grandmother. Dwayne is a product of two parents. And I love that. Made from love, raised in love. He's always been such a loving, sweet, awesome, pure spirit. Like, his smile is one of the most authentic smiles ever. He's an awesome guy. So, I mean, if he's great, then he came from greatness.
Absolutely, I agree.
You do agree? All right, tell me something about yourself, Dwayne, that we do not know besides being an awesome husband and a great dad. I want to know everything. Okay, what's your line of work? We don't know what you do.
I'm doing nothing right now.
Okay.
I worked in the hospital.
Oh.
15 years. When I'm injured.
Okay.
I never
He says
worked in Brookdale Hospital in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brookdale Hospital. Worked in emergency room.
Nice. Oh, wow. So there's a lot you've seen.
I seen my mother die.
Ooh.
I seen my mother die in the emergency room. I seen my nephew die in the emergency room.
Being on duty?
I was on duty for my mother.
Wow.
My nephew got shot, and my brother called me, and I went there. And both of them died in trauma.
Wow.
But Brookdale was, I loved it. I loved that rush. You know, Brookdale's right there in the hood, and all the gunshot wounds come in.
That's where my brother died.
It's hard, but it's exciting.
That's where my brother died. Let me tell you something. My brother died, he was like 25 and he died. So I was probably like 5, 6. But that's the hospital. So he was somewhere in Brooklyn fucking around with these fucking police. And somehow them niggas pushed him out of a window a couple stories. And that's the hospital they took him to.
I wouldn't recommend that hospital to nobody, you know.
That's where
I wouldn't
that's where
recommend it to nobody.
I think that's where they was at.
But
It was that or nothing. And it's a trauma hospital, I
it
believe.
is.
So
Only
it was made for
Brookdale
that.
and Kings County, the only two trauma hospitals.
Okay, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Born in the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you was Southside.
In the South Side.
Okay.
Oh, you know, I went to prison. I went to prison. In
Wow.
Brooklyn. Yeah, I went to prison and did 5 years.
Wow.
And when
What did
came
I say
home-
about? We spoke about that. I said, well, men were different after 5 years incarceration. I don't think they're the same anymore.
Yeah, after 5 years.
Do you believe that?
Well, it depends what you come home to. See, so when I came home, I didn't come home to Brooklyn. That's when I came home to the South Side. So my,
Change the
my
atmosphere.
environment changed. So
Ah.
my environment changed, my attitude kind of changed. I didn't really know no one around here, except one person. I don't know if you know Deagle around the corner.
No.
You know, his brother is Stacy, the one that killed the cop.
I'm not a real hood person. I just walk through the hood. I don't really live here. I say hi and bye. Nobody really knows me. People know of me, but they don't know me.
So he's the only person I knew when I came home. And when I came home, obviously my family I knew everyone because, you know, Maria was an outgoing person, my sister was outgoing, so they knew the whole neighborhood.
Okay.
So I came home to this environment and I kind of like to change my life. I didn't go back to what I was doing. You know, one of my sister friends got me a job. I started working and
Switched it up.
we switched the whole game.
Wow.
I never looked back.
So it is possible. Or you bum ass niggas who act like you can't get no motherfucking jobs with that bullshit. I got a record. Fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck up and go find something to fucking do. Okay?
No, but it's not that easy sometimes.
I know it's not, but a lot of them blame it on that bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of them get lazy in that bull. A lot of them would rather go back to jail. It's easier.
Jail is a revolving door for a lot of people.
It's sad though.
That's
It's
because-
sad.
but I can't blame it all on them because sometimes when you come home, you don't have nothing to come home to.
Then you gotta make it happen because women come home to nothing all the time.
Nah, but it's different when you got to provide for your family. So I came
It's
home to a
different.
family.
Women have to provide for their family. We figure it out all the time.
Okay,
And it sounds fucked up, but it is
but
true.
society is different towards black women than they are towards black men. They're harder on black men. Society, it's a fact. Society is
Okay.
harder on black men.
You might.
So whereas you could come home and you could just slide into a job, and, you know what I'm saying, and have a little fat butt and smile, you get your job. Where a man come home, white people always see black men, especially strong black men, as enemies.
Or intimidating.
And very intimidating, but enemies. And they hate us for no reason.
Mm.
So it
I
can
will-
be difficult.
I will say that. I will definitely say 100% sure that black males have it harder than black females. Because I've been riding around in my car with some dirty ass plates for a long fucking time. And they don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
They don't bother me. The car looks pretty. I don't look like I'm doing anything. You know what I mean? But let my son be behind.
Totally
He's
different thing.
he's out of here.
Yeah.
He's out of here. So
Fact.
we do have it a lot different than me. I'm not gonna lie. There are times I've gotten out of tickets. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I perk the girls up. Like, what you say, officer? What happened? Yeah, because I don't want that motherfucking ticket.
Yeah.
And if he smiles and he's friendly enough, okay, have a good night.
But what a black man gonna do?
Unless
What's up,
he's
officer? Yeah, license. Half of the time they don't even tell you why you stopping. License and registration. What I do, officer? License and registration. So it's a lot difficult.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a recent run-in with the police, and them motherfuckers was awesome to me. So all police, we ain't gonna say the whole, but everybody, the cops that I fucked with, 113. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I appreciate
I'm
you.
not saying all cops are bad. I have
Have
and
you
I
had?
had a lot of friends on the force.
Okay.
A lot of friends. A lot of friends in correction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not bad. But
In
it's just-
prison.
No, I'm talking about
No,
industry.
I mean in prison. Did
Right.
you meet guards and officers that were actually decent with you?
Yeah, okay. If you bidding, and you doing your bid, and you ain't about trouble, they respect that.
Okay.
They respect you. They respect what you're about. If
Okay.
you're about trouble, then they treat you like trouble.
Mm.
If you're about your business, then they treat you like you're about your business.
Okay.
So when I went upstate, I calmed down. I went to school. I went to college. So I did something with myself. I didn't just bid.
Mm-hmm.
I did something with myself.
Okay.
So that's why when I came home, it was easy for me to transition to a job. But I just didn't wild out while I was upstate. You know what I'm saying? I made use of my time.
Okay.
So,
Can I ask what you went to prison for?
robbery.
Now that is not some shit that I expect. I thought you were gonna say drugs like a motherfucker. Robbery.
When I went to prison, crack wasn't even out. It was just beginning. When I came home, it was a ghost town. Crack was all over.
Yeah.
Nah, but when I went to prison, we was young, so we did guns and do crazy stuff. And it so happened one day we was going to a house party, and a group of us had a couple of guns. And we tried to get inside the party, they didn't want us in because we looked like thugs. And one of the guys shot through the gate, opened the door, and just robbed the whole party. And you have it was a police officer's house.
Those were real gangsters.
Yeah, it was a police officer's house.
Oh, and y'all real fucked up. Y'all really fucked up.
We-
Damn. How old were y'all?
I had to been about 16, 17.
Oh my God. Those babies.
17.
You didn't go in at 16.
No, I went in at 19. I was 17 when it happened. I
Wow.
spent 2 years out fighting the police and we tried. And I went in at 19.
So that's big. That's great. Because this literally leads me to my first topic, which is basically talking about integrity. Do you believe that can be taught? Or you just have it naturally?
It depends on who you're around. It depends on what area of life you're from.
Okay.
Like my era, integrity is all we had. Your word is bond.
Okay.
So if you don't honor your word, then you just not worthy of dealing with. So that was just a group of people I dealt with. But other people, they play games for life. So they allow you just to get to the next level. They don't have no integrity. So it depends on the individual. What area. I believe in what area you can do.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm all about integrity. Everything is what, listen, you got one name, you know what I'm saying? And I always tell people how you die shows how you live. Because at the end of the day, how you treat people is super, super, super important. How you handle another's feelings is super. So we always think about us and never think. I have a tendency, I always tell people I've recently learned on my New Jersey that I'm always on play. So I'm always playing, but I'm also recording. I don't realize I'm recording until I get back here and I'm in my quietness. I play back. I see so much shit. I be like, and then I can see why a person would feel that way, or why a person might have said what they said, or maybe you could have did this, or you cross wires over here. It could have went another way, because it's all in it's all in how you perceive something. You feel me? Most people do not know how to respond back in being quiet. That is very, very hard to do. And that shows a lot of self-control. Even when you're right, to say nothing.
It comes with maturity, though. I was like that. That's probably why I was mature. I get angry and I do some bad things. So maybe it was God's will to calm me down. So prison definitely calmed me down.
I mean, look what you got on the other end, though. You came out the winner, though. Yo, can I get some? You came out a fucking winner. Because my man, like, I know you, but I don't know you. But I know you, and what I know, you're a fucking man. A man's man. You've always looked like a man. You always dressed like a man. You always spoke like a man. You always dealt with us like a man. Like, you didn't do weird shit. You know what I mean?
He
wasn't a weird ass person. It was cool. That was D's dad. It was like, this D's dad. We love D's dad because we love D. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just always been like, always, listen, one thing I noticed with you guys, family orientated. Everything with y'all is family. I love. I be trying to squeeze my black ass into your Spanish family like a motherfucker. Cause them motherfuckers is gonna,
family oriented,
baby,
1000%.
Yo,
Both ends, Spanish and the black.
yo, that shit is. When I see y'all get together, I be like, they went to the pool, they went to the boat, they went painting. Y'all do that as a unit. You know what happens with units? That's unbreakable shit. That's crazy. That's a strong. Y'all have a very strong family structure. It's beautiful to watch from the outside. Almost envious. I'm quite sure you have a lot of people who are envious.
Well, no, because you can let them inside.
I've been inside. I'm envious. We try to live on the couch.
The only way someone can hurt you if they're close to you.
True.
See, if you're on the outside looking in, you can't hurt me because you're not in my circle. Now, if you penetrate the circle, I let you in, and then something happens, you can hurt me. I become vulnerable because you're in the circle. So, but
has that ever happened?
No, because you know what I do? I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. So if you treat people the way you want to be treated, they're going to respect you.
Absolutely.
So it's just like you said, it's the matter of how you carry yourself.
Yeah, the integrity. Integrity is important, and a lot of people are lacking just simple integrity, just feelings for another, or lack thereof. I don't know where the fuck y'all grew up at, or where the fuck y'all come from. Like this whole era, these new motherfuckers, the fuck they are.
Different, music different, kids are different.
The weed is different.
The weed is even
shit
different.
Smell like crack. That shit don't smell good.
Different, yeah.
That shit makes me want to throw up every time I smell. I'm smoking weed right now. Did you smell it? Absolutely fucking not. The shit they smoke smell like death. And I'm like, how do you put that shit in your body and expect the toxins that come out to be anything but that? But they say it's healthy. I don't think so. They say it's, but I don't think what they smoking now is from the earth, personally.
Well,
my pop, yeah,
got smoke shop.
Yes,
different flavor, different flavor weed.
When I smoked weed back in the days from my pops, this shit didn't smell bad. It didn't smell great, but I could be like, I could smell that. That shit, I be like, that shit, whatever they putting in that shit is not normal. I don't believe that it's normal. Check that line on. But you know, to each his own. I ain't gonna tell nobody what they should smoke, but the kids are different. I think they come from different cloths. What I grew up in, I came from the mud. You feel me? I really grew up in the hood. I didn't grow up. We grew up really. We really come from this shit. You feel me? Niggas is really good niggas. You feel me? We just make this shit look real motherfucking good. But we from the fucking dirt. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That shit, my mind is going like so many fucking places. But yeah, let's talk about this. I am a woman, and I consider myself to be quite masculine, like an alpha female, right? I don't want to always operate in that masculine energy, but I'm forced to act like that because I'm not surrounded by any real men. So I always have to be strong, even when I want to be weak. I gotta put up this facade so you don't fucking play with me. You know what I mean?
You gotta protect your space.
I gotta protect my mind, cause it's all up in here. Cause once a motherfucker gets you here, that head get over hard. You know what I mean? When it's this.
Your guards up. How you gonna meet somebody?
I got to
let in so we can protect you.
Yeah, I don't.
You gotta come down.
I comes down stairs sometimes.
No, down a couple of notches. You gotta go down a couple of notches. So you can.
You know what?
First identify.
Every time I come down my notches, I lose my notches. You feel me? Like the notches that I'm getting is not notchless. They come with a lot of shit.
Well, that's why.
So now I'm like clink clink.
No, you're your own free moral agent. So you have the ability to accept it or reject it. So if it's not what you're looking for, reject it.
We don't know what we're looking for because you motherfuckers put up fronts. And you come off as so many motherfuckers in the beginning, we don't know who we're dealing with.
But eventually,
are you Dr. Jekyll?
True colors will find itself.
Okay.
Eventually.
And when I do find the true colors, and I usually find those colors within 48 fucking hours. Yeah, people bring me around for the detector like, bitch, what you think? I'll be like, give me 5 minutes, bitch. Give me 5 minutes. I'll tell you everything. You feel me? So I pick up on men very quickly. Yeah. Because I block you in 48.
So
I'm like, what's that show? What's that show called? So the last 48?
You have the ability to recognize.
I learned that. I just got that in my 40s. I didn't get that in my 20s and 30s. I was out here looking stupid. Now, I wanted the fucking red flag to be fuchsia. And every other color but red so bad. I saw that shit. I knew what the fuck it was. But I liked you. And I wanted you. You know what I mean? So, I buy you nice things. And, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, you are taking me for a fool. So now that I am taken for a fool, not once, not twice, not even 3 times, maybe even more, I now have this masculine, and now I think like niggas. Now I don't think like men. I think logic. I don't think like women. I don't think with emotions. I think logic like a man. I'll be like, yeah, logically, that don't make no sense. Now I'm going someplace else with it. I'm like, And then when you tell niggas, when you up on this shit, they don't like it. Man told me, God damn, you like a nigga. Nah, nigga, I know what the fuck y'all do. But all I did was give you you. So what's the problem? If I'm handing you what you're handing me, if you don't call, I don't call. You don't want to go to dinner, I don't go to dinner. You don't want to call me to take you dancing, you don't go dancing. You feel me? I turn around and take myself dancing. Turn around and go buy myself fucking dinner. Go get my motherfucking hands done, do my nails, and not keep fucking fly.
Well, see, it's different from when I grew up. Because when I grew up, we wanted the girl to pursue. But
and I just said that. That's called courting.
Yeah, you courted.
That's what the fuck is called. You court.
Went out. It was nothing but McDonald's. You went out. But nowadays, you got a lot of girls that's aggressive. You go to the club, girls picking up guys.
I am one of those women. If I like what I see, it takes a particular. I'm a very, very funny woman. I like what I like. All right, and I don't like boys. I know boys and I know men. You know what I mean? I like the man who's not saying too much. He's very quiet. He's watching the room. I'm watching him. Watch the motherfucking room. I'm like, oh, that's my kind of man. You feel me? Don't need too much attention. He's laid back. This man got little glasses between his fingers. You know what it is? It's a man.
Very much,
yeah, okay. He's spinning that shit. I'm like, oh, this my type. I may say, what's he drinking? And send him a drink. That's how I move him. I'm a lady. I'm a gentle lady. You know what I mean? I'm a gentle lady. Yeah, I'm going to send you a drink. You know what I mean? I don't know who you're here with, so I don't want to disrespect you. You feel me? You look up and say thank you, or you come up, no. You know what I'm saying? That's a way for you not to get rejected, and you still say, salud, enjoy your drink. You walk off and you still look like that motherfucker.
Some new type stuff. I see what you mean when you say that's what you type stuff.
Sometimes I don't say shit. Sometimes I send a drink and be like this, and boom, I'm gone. You don't even see me.
Nope.
Very ghosty. They should call me ghost. I be out. I disappear for like 3-4 months. Then I come back out. Niggas be like, what the fuck? Where the fuck you been? I don't like being seen too much. Because when you come out, then you're seen. You feel me? So I try to keep myself very, very, very much under the radar. Especially because I'm realizing who I am. now that I'm realizing who I am, I'm like, you have to be careful with you, and you have to protect you. Because now that you know what you're dealing with, and you know what you are and what you're dealing with as far as your sensitivity, as rough as I am very sensitive. It takes me a long time to bounce back. Longer than I would like. You know what I mean? And I'm realizing as I'm getting older that I'm getting more fragile. It isn't just my old age. My heart is getting more fragile. So it doesn't take pain well anymore. You know what I mean? Like back then I was like, alright, boom, shoot it, shoot.
Okay.
Now my shit like, oh, it's taking me a lot longer to bounce back. So once you start realizing pain doesn't work for you and how long it can sink you, I'm proud of myself. Something happened on Monday, I was like, Monday, get the fuck up. There's no more excuses. You can wash your ass, you didn't even sit there and looking stupid, you didn't clean your face, you didn't brush your teeth, you did nothing but sit here with this energy and expecting something positive to come out of that. There's nothing positive that's gonna come out of it. You gotta get the fuck up. I should have came out. But
we can only lock up ourselves. And we can free ourselves.
Very true.
So, I mean, that's the power of God's gift.
I could have came out, but I didn't have the.
You didn't want to. You ain't have the will.
I didn't. I'm like, if I go, I'm gonna go like this. I would never go nowhere. Like all nilly willy. But I was just like, my heart wasn't in it. You know what I mean? And then I was invited someplace else. Somebody invited me almost 3 weeks, a month ago. I didn't even go to that. I was just like, it's so horrible. And the person wrote me and was like, with the mad face, and I'm like, please don't be upset. You know, I went through something. You know what I mean? And you know, and it was crazy because I'm like, even if you noticed that I wasn't around, said so much to me. It's your birthday. You thought about the fact that I wasn't there is insane. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, Bert. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry. I love you. But once I told him it went down the same way you aided me, like, yo, I know, it's the same thing. It's so funny, you never realize how many people you got in your corner. My man said, you need money for your books. I said, damn, nigga, I ain't no real criminal. But it was just the thought, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know. I was just like, wow, thank you. No, I'm straight, you know what I mean? But I'm blessed. I'm definitely blessed. You're blessed. Definitely. I definitely didn't know you came from them beginnings. You shot me. You know what did you do? Yeah. You like a kind of old ass bro. You like a thug ass old motherfucker. Still rough you up. Still grab you up, love me like. You, yeah. Still carry your gun? Yeah. Lay back. What's your sign? Oh, you crazy motherfucker. Y'all crazy. We had a Virgo last show. Your brother. Lamar, shout out to him. Jay, pass me Lamar's book. I definitely purchased it. It's right under my books right here. But yeah, Virgo. He put me under some Virgo shit that Virgos do, right? Let's see if you're the same type of Virgo. He said he tells people a lot to see if they're gonna spread this shit. Shout out to Lamar. Got my butt though. I'm saying, so proud of you. We'll get into this, but not now. I don't like to read. But it's short, so I'm a fuck with it. You keep your right hand next to me like you wouldn't. But yeah, he said he would tell people lies to see if they were spreading, and then they would know, like, I ain't gonna fuck with this person, they're a fucking liar. Have you ever done that? Yes.
No, I tell the truth. I still want to see who spreads it.
Is that you test your friends?
I judge people accordingly. You can tell me something. You can tell me something.
Your own personal.
Yeah, well, I just see if it comes true.
Okay.
You know, I judge you by your own words. I don't need to tell you no lie to see if you spread it.
True.
Because my business is it's not in the street anyway, so I ain't giving you much of my business.
All right. So since you go by character and things of that nature, if you had to describe me, like, you know me, You know me, but you know me. But you know me.
I know of you, but I don't know you.
Right.
Right.
What would you come up with?
Well, based upon Dwayne friends, this guy is just a fun guy.
Yeah.
So I know all his friends like to have fun because he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
He like to turn. But he don't hold his liquor too.
No. Honey, when he's there, he is. I be looking at Dwayne and
I was looking.
No.
That's the only thing.
But he loves it.
But he's a little person, so you know.
He only gets more loving. He doesn't turn into like a weird drunk. He just gets more lovey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he has my temper.
Oh.
Yeah, he can get in trouble too.
Really?
I don't know if you know that. So, but his friends is usually good people. Good people, so.
He's good people.
Based upon you being his friend, I would think you'd be good people too.
That's good.
I mean, I couldn't judge you for myself because I don't really know you like that. But if I had to judge you, I would judge you based upon you knowing him and what he thinks about you.
Okay.
So he's going to be good.
Okay.
So I'm judging him both.
I've been at your house for damn near every event.
And you know what? I don't really remember.
Every event. Anything here, all white. We got this.
Yeah.
We gotta come in this. We be like,
Yeah,
I won the tissue shit.
You was there for his party when he
Yeah,
had that big
I
party
was the mummy and I won. Remember, I was there with my whack ass husband. But I fucking won because I was competitive. I was like, you niggas ain't gonna beat me.
Because back then we used to have something in our yard
Oh my
almost
God.
every week.
It was
So
funny.
so many
We have
people
something. Yeah, we having this. We have. I'm like,
I may say hi to you, just don't remember.
for sure. How old are you?
I'll be 60 this year.
I didn't think 60. I was gonna think he was gonna say about 50, maybe 55.
I'll be 60. Come September.
I didn't even. What'd you say?
60.
No, I didn't think 60. Anybody? Anybody go 60? Okay, so we all on 60. All right.
Bless me, I'll be 60.
Wow.
I mean, even if
God, I hope I do look like that. I'm 46. I'm 46. That's 50. This is good for 50.
You coming?
This is tight.
You're aging well.
This is tight for 50.
Fine wine.
Fine wine. You heard it. Old school said it. Fine wine, baby. Yeah, because I've seen some 30-year-olds who look like 50-year-olds looking terrible. The young people now look older than us. It's like if you're looking at us, 40s and 45s, we are looking, the bodies is bodying, the teeth is in, ain't nobody got the beast and diet, you know what I mean? The teeth is there, the skin is skinning, them girls is going and getting facials, and them women look like women. And they take care of themselves. The young girls, they look run down, run through, they having the kids, they trying to keep Ronnie done had a fucking baby with Keisha. All in the same fucking complex. It's a bunch of fucking mess. And if they ain't doing that, they get fucking high. Or doing other shit. God knows what else the fuck they doing. They look so fucking dragged the fuck out. It's sad that young people don't even look like them. They living harder lives. And we lived harder lives. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But if you like it, I love it, baby. This is Fire Nice Dose Radio. I'm going to burn. It's ice. I'm getting it. I'm your host, Blatant Beauty. I'm here with Dwayne Hill. Are we allowed? Senior. Are we allowed? Can we talk about like pretty much anything? It's in no holds bar. Okay.
That means no.
All right.
I thought we was talking.
We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna save it for the last. But what I want to talk about is this really quick before we jump into this. Only because we are experiencing this right now, right? How many calls do you feel that you should attempt to someone who owes you money?
It depends on how much money.
Okay. You want me to tell you how I feel, or you want to go first?
See, with me, it depends on how much money. Because some people you can loan money to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, say for instance, I loan someone $50.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's going to pay me Friday when he gets paid. He doesn't come by and pay me. I won't call him. That's $50. It cost me $50 to know that he's a liar and can't be trusted. So I just leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lose that $50.
Right.
Because I'd rather lose $50 than get myself in trouble trying to get it from someone who lies.
Okay.
So to me, that's a lesson learned.
Okay.
Now, if it's $5,000, it's a different story.
May I tap in?
Okay.
All right. So when somebody comes to me and says, "Let me borrow $50," keep it. All right, because if you have to borrow $50, you ain't gonna have it to give me back any fucking.
No, she got some work to do. I go to work every day trying to get $50 from you.
So keep it. You obviously are in a motherfucking position. You can have it. All right. Now there's certain people that I would only lend a certain amount of money to. My friend here, if this young lady here asked me for $5,000, I would 100% give it to her. I would 1,000% give it to her. I wouldn't even bat my eye. Right? She's gonna kill her fucking self to give it back to me. I'm gonna hear from this bitch every fucking day. I'm gonna be like, bitch, stop calling my motherfucking phone, bitch. It's fine, bitch. But I said Monday and it's Tuesday. Oh, guys, bitch, it's Monday. It's Monday at 12, and that's Tuesday, bitch, and I didn't get you your money. She would really harass me to give me that money.
But that shows you that she has good intentions.
Now, the little hundreds and the 50s and those niggas, I don't lend them anything. I give them money. I don't look for that money back. Because you're not going to give it back to me. Some people get so bold with it. When you lend them money, you don't say nothing. They come back and ask you for more. Right? And then when you say, you never paid me back the 20. That old funky ass $20. Now my fucking money is funky. You feel me? Oh my God. No, there are people who do it.
Yeah, they do. They are.
All right?
I'm saying people I deal with them.
Oh my God, it's a little $20. Oh my God, listen, you didn't give me back what you already gave me. You already borrowed something. You came back to borrow more. Like you thought I forgot that you.
Yeah,
that's very weird.
Either they got bad memory or they think you have bad memory.
They ain't got no goddamn bad memory.
Listen
to me. All I do is when people like that come into my life, I know you don't give this person anything. You don't borrow. You don't give them nothing. Because if you're gonna give it to them, then just give it to them.
Right.
Don't
loan them.
Don't loan them. Don't loan them shit.
Right. Just like that.
Just here.
Said, yo, can we borrow money? Here.
Yeah, just take it. I'm gonna give you $40. I'm gonna give you $40 because at the end of the day, you're gonna be a headache. Because all you're gonna do is prove to me that I just spent $100 to get rid of you. Thank you. Cool. I spent $1. Get out of my life. You'll never get to borrow money from me again. I don't think that you should have to call a person for your money. I will never call somebody for money if you don't have the common courtesy.
The only way I would call someone for money is if I worked for it, they owed it to me.
Okay.
But if I loaned it to them and they don't come back to me when they said they were going to come back to me, sometimes it could be a loss. It could be a lesson learned. And sometimes it's worth $50 to get rid of some people's money.
Yeah, because some people will just keep leeching.
Yeah.
They'll just keep going. They'll just keep asking. They'll just keep begging. And because it's small, not realizing it does accumulate after a while. I don't care if I give you $5, $2, $10. That it all it's money that I'm giving to you that I'm not spending on you. Or my kids, or whatever be the case. People out there, if they could really live off of borrowing money from people.
Well,
me?
There's people that's really doing it. It's hard times for some people.
It's hard times for me, and I'm not borrowing shit.
But you know, you got people from the Dollar Tree. They don't ask you for a quarter, a nickel. You got $3. You got $5.
In front of the store that says Dollar Tree. What the fuck you need $3 for, bitch? Everything here's $1. Unreal.
It's changed. Times are different.
I mean,
I guess inflation hits beggars too.
let me tell. I remember one time I was in Brooklyn. I'll never forget this. And I asked the gentleman, said he wanted food, and I had Popeyes. He said that he did not want that. He wanted a curry goat. I'm sorry, oxtail. I said, oxtail? You want an oxtail dinner? Do you know how expensive oxtail is? You didn't want the chicken in my car that I just purchased from Popeyes. It was hot too. How dare you? I see, the bums is different around here. I'm about to be a bum in a minute. See what I can get.
Those people really don't want the food. They just want money. Maybe they get high or whatever. They just want money.
Do you give it to them?
I tell you who does. I don't.
I
ain't
do.
gonna lie.
I
My
do.
wife,
I give it to them.
She
I
like,
give it to
give them $2, $3. Like, what are you giving money for?
I do.
No, just give it to her. She has a good heart.
Yeah, I give it to
She
them.
get $2, $3 too. She ain't getting no $1. She
No.
getting $2, $3. Whatever dollar she got in her pocket. Yeah. Okay.
I give
Nice.
it to them. I do. I give. Listen, the other night I got 2 goddamn nights. I was way too high, I think, and I went and got some gas, and I saw a man. It was so freaking cold. I saw the man at the bus stop, and he says, so I was like, you know where you going? You know where you going? I didn't pull up on him yet. I'm like, you know where you going? And he's like, and I can tell he doesn't speak English. I'm like, are you going far? You know, so I bust a whole U-turn. When my lights hit him, I realized it's a straight bump. I'm like, oh my God, his bag's assaulted. And then my mind went, damn, there's no place for him to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm offering a ride for you, and there's no place for you to go. I was like, Jesus. So I said, can I get you some tea? Something. It was so cold this night. It was so, I was like, Jesus, man, I don't even know. I kept trying to think of shelters. I was Googling shelters around here, and the shelters were packed.
Because all the migrants is here from Texas. All the migrants is here from Texas. We get a busload, 2-3 busloads every day.
Put the veterans out.
Crazy. I mean, they're taking away from New Yorkers. Right? What can we do?
That's a serious topic right there. It's crazy.
We're a sanctuary city, so they can't turn them away. Plus, we're a sanctuary city. That's why they send them. But they know we can't turn them away.
You don't have no room for that.
Exactly. No more room, and according to the mayor, no more money. What are we gonna do? So that's a whole different topic. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crap. Because my heart went out to that poor man. I just was like, nobody's supposed to be outside in the cold in this type of weather. That weather was brutal.
We had a couple of nights, real cold.
Oh my God! I just kept looking at him like, oh my God, where can I take? I was
that night of the baby shower was cold.
Yes.
It was cold.
Yes, it was. It
Very
was
cold.
definitely cold. This is not weather for human beings to be standing in.
I mean, getting out of the car and coming inside the house is different.
That's different. And you know, it's so funny. I never put on a coat. People are like, why don't you have a coat? I'm like, because I drive. I better cut that shit out. I better cut it out, because, man, that's crazy. I would never, ever. I mean, I've been homeless before. To go some of my stuff. I was homeless with my baby for a while. Yeah, I would sleep in the barbershops. I would sleep in trains, hospitals.
Are you looking for
Then, all right, so it would have been my second time going into a shelter. So I went into a shelter when my child was very young, because I figured he wouldn't understand, and then nobody teasing in school, like, oh, shelter. So I did it when he was a baby, where he would have no memory of it. I was in there for quite some time, and I was looking for my apartment. I was right at the end, and they told me that my mother, or me, I had a lot of credit cards, as if I was scamming the system. They saw cards, those type of cards, and I was like, those are not my cards. I don't. It's my mother. So it was like the only way we could do it. You know, I could turn your mother in. But I'm not doing that. So I got kicked out of the shelter. So at that time, when now this is my second time going through it again, my brain was just like, I'm not going to it. I went through hell with the shelter. The shelter was no, that was a different life. That was very different. I was very young. You know, the stroller, the baby bag, the diapers, the bottles, the thing, you know, the kid, you know, the bus, the getting on. Oh my God! And they didn't put us any place close. They put us so far. The Bronx EAU. Oh my God! So far from everyone and everything. You know what I mean? You gotta learn these areas, and you're in here with these strangers. You're sharing these bathrooms. You're with these strangers. The people that broke into the room, stole my baby's sneakers. Like, oh my God! I just remember it. I remember being in there very young, not having much, and somebody called my son a bum. Never forget that shit. Man, he started trying to hustle up. That's how I became a fucking stripper. I was like, bum my ass, bitch. Ooh, bum diddy, bum skilly dumb. I got mad as hell, and I got real grimy. You know what I mean? Besides the dance, I did other things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. You know what I mean? I mean, the shit happened.
That's what you do.
I am definitely insane now. You know what I mean? But I made it happen. I had to make it happen. I had a kid. And when he got old enough, and I knew he could now understand what I was doing, I had to quit that shit. Like, that shit is out of here. Because this is a boy. I don't want nobody to be like, your mom's did that. So I got rid of that really quick. And all he saw me as was a working mother. And I worked 3 jobs all the time. 3 or 2, 3 or 2, 3 or 2, always. Always, like how you look. See how she's lit?
3 or 2.
Slick. Yeah, that's how I used to look. Just like that. That was my JCPenney shirt. And then underneath it, I had another. I was a fucking cosmetologist. And under that, I took pictures. I did videography. I had every job you could. I was a fucking UPS worker. I did construction. I did every fucking thing. Any job you thought about, my nigga, I did it. I was at David's Bridal. I sold wedding dresses. Many hats. I was a fucking hustler, man. And I wasn't getting no help from my mom. So my mom was not the type to be like, oh, I'm helping. My mom was like, you gotta get, I don't fuck you got a baby. It wasn't, see how y'all were, nah. No, growing up West Indian is crazy. Both of my parents are from Kingston, Jamaica. So I believe my mother lived longer than my father. He passed when I was 9. And she didn't die till she was 81. So I knew her more than I knew him. I always used to feel like I wasn't her. I'm like, I look like you, but I ain't you. There's no way I'm a part of you. Because some of the shit she would do, I'm like, that's not cool. Like, I would never do that as a human. You know what I mean? And I'm your kid, so what the fuck is wrong with you? So, I would, yeah. But the shit I would think is, maybe I'm my dad's kid. You feel me? Like, maybe that's where this ray of sunshine comes from. Maybe he was that cool guy. He was very quiet. I just remember him being quiet. The Scorpio. October 27th. He was super quiet. If we did something, he'd be like, he'd call my mom, G, come get these kids. You know what I mean? But he was quiet. He was a very calm person. That's what I do remember. And I remember him sneaking like candy and giving me like stuff like that. I remember one time he tried to save me from beating. Right? Mom was gonna, she was always fucking us up.
How many sisters
But
and
you know,
brothers
I
you
never
have?
got on. I don't. You always gotta ask.
How many sisters and brothers you have?
All right, so I think it's 5 of us. It's 5 of us all together. I grew up with my older sister, and I grew up with all of them, and then everybody kind of just did their thing. But I don't know. Back in the days, you remember that blade belt that the men used to sharpen their blade on. Clark Atlanta had that too. All right, that's what my mother used to go by ass with, and that shit was thick. Okay, used to hang up behind the door, and that motherfucker said, "Beat your ass." Lord, okay, cool. I tell my dad, "You do the beat me." He's like, "Got you." I said, "Yeah." He go hot. The belt is under the table. He like this, winking at me like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dad." Fucking lady gonna pick up a goddamn extension. I said, "Nigga, give her the fucking, give it back to them." She picked, man, she was different. She cared where that shit caught your ass. In your fucking face, in your back, in your side. She didn't give a goddamn whiz.
See, now you really feel like that, you going to jail.
Woo!
It's totally different now.
You know?
You going to jail, you feel like that now.
Yeah. I got my ass fucked up. My mother used to lock me down in this motherfucking basement. Couldn't come the fuck up out of here. My mother was no telephone, no going to the mall, couldn't listen to none of that secular music. No, it's church. Church on Monday, church on fucking Tuesday, church on Wednesday, church on Thursday.
My mom was church too, but it wasn't
Church on Friday, church on Saturday, and twice on Sunday. We went to church, 9 years old, me and her. Every day we was in church. Bible study, this, that, choir this. Now we have a revival, all white. We got usher board. Bitch, I didn't even want to be a fucking usher. I don't even know how the fuck I became one of them hoes. I hated those bitches. They're the rudest fucking people on fucking earth. Who the fuck gave people fucking jobs to be ushers? You should be fucking nice. You fucking stinking bitches. There was some nasty bitches. You ever had them ushers is nasty. I wish you could see her fucking head. You don't go to church when you ain't going to man. That's the whole. See, we went to church where this was our family. We couldn't play with anybody else, but that's it. It had to be the church people. We have outside friends. Outside what? We had to go to each other's house. That's it. Don't let us have to go to pastor's house. Oh, shit. We damn sure can't do shit over there. It was horrible. It was horrible. We growing up Pentecostal was some different shit. I mean, I'm thankful. I'm grateful because I could be crazy as fuck right now. It grounded me. It did. It makes me not do. I can't go as far as most people. There's some shit I be wanting to do, and I be like, I cannot. I be feeling it like, and I be saying I'm gonna do that shit. I be like, you ain't doing shit, nigga. Grab me up right by my collar and sit me right down. You ain't doing nothing, cause you won't have to pay for that. I be so scared of the con. I'm so scared of God. It's crazy. I am petrified of that nigga. Like, I know I gotta pay for that shit. And the fact that I know I gotta pay for it, it makes me move different. It definitely makes me move different. How I learned? At the age of 16, I robbed somebody. She was at Bayside High School, white girl, mad jury, and I fucking wanted it. So I fucking took it, and I beat her ass in the process. Ask me why. I don't fucking know. I don't even know where the fuck that jury went. Maybe fucking 6 years later, my fucking brother's big drug dealers now in full of jury all over again, nugget bracelets. You know what I'm saying? Nugget watch. They get big old nugget ankle bracelet, big old chain, the Benz piece on it. Like, I'm rocking my brother's jewelry. I got rings, jewelry up. What happens? Jamaica, sure fucking good. Jamaica Avenue, right on the trestle. Niggas ain't gonna stop mine trying to talk to me. I'm like, I'm good. And you're like, alright.
He was just saying you.
He was like, gun in the window. Take all that shit off.
You what you saw, right?
Nigga told me to take out my gold tooth. I said, damn, nigga.
No, nigga.
I was like, not my gold tooth, nigga. It was a cat, bitch. Yo, he took my gold tooth. If you out there, nigga, I want my motherfucking gold tooth.
You got robbed for real.
I got robbed. Robbed. And then saying you should have took my number, bitch. Do you remember that, motherfucker, when you said that? You should have took my number, bitch. Well, here it is. 347. Now, let me stop. That shit was fucked up. But you don't fuck it. I got my, you reap what you sow. And I'm glad I got it back early. I knew never to do no funky ass shit like that again. I never touched another motherfucker like that. Now, the stores are a little different.
They got the bar too. I can go. You gotta go.
Yo, this is Inspired Ice Dose Radio with thoughts of burn and negativity ice. This is Dwayne Hill, Sr., who came through, did the show. We love him for that. Thank you so much for coming, my man. Appreciate you. It was dope. We're going to do it again.
Absolutely.
All right?